Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Briak at Edit Games. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hit the follow button. Come on in. If this is on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you join me again in the future. So on Friday, I started a level 10 Lightforged Draenei Paladin. And I am now 60. We have hit 60. So the good news is I'm 60. The bad news is my item level's trash. So we actually have to do a bit of work to gear up. So what I was going to do today is Timewalking, which is old dungeons. And we're just going to queue as anything. And do these as fast as we can. Now, I'm not a great healer, so this might be the only time I heal doing this. But we're going to heal, it looks like. And if we do 5 of these, there's a quest to get a 226 piece of gear, so we'll be in a better place. Oh, it did not pop me into healing mode. I have to do 5 of these time-walking dungeons to get the 226 piece. Hopefully I can get it pretty quickly. I think, you know, there's other gear that drops here too. Maybe we can get something good. This guy's got a death wish. Alright, not too bad.
I require a target. I need to target something first.
Balls on this guy.
require a target.
You know what they say about curiosity.
I must get closer.
There's you know what they say.
I remember doing this when I was younger. You know, when it was fresh content. Absolutely loved it. I thought this was a great expansion. Oh, hello. Good morning, Zephiel. Thank you for the subscription.
Now to finish the job.
That is quite a way to start the morning. Thank you.
I'll give you more than you can have. You know what they say about curiosity.
Do you remember doing Wrath of the Lich King content? Zephiel? Was that like... What did you think of it? Like, I think coming out of like the Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King was amazing. Top tier content, you know? It was my favorite up until Legion. I really enjoyed Legion. But I didn't like Legion until the second half of it. First half of Legion was kind of shit, but once they cleaned everything up, Legion was amazing. How are you talking? I have it in emote only mode. Let me turn that off. Oh, I guess because you're a mod, maybe? Oh, I almost fell off while I was trying to do that. I have to turn it on emote only mode now because there's these bots that come in and raid you when you're offline. And they'll say terrible things and then report you, even though they're bots. So, and Twitch doesn't have a way to solve for that right now. Yeah, it is a little weird. It's a little weird. Apparently it's happened to a bunch of small streamers though. So Twitch knows it's a problem, but like by the time they finally get to you to like unban you, it's, you know, a couple days. I just don't want to deal with that.
I do not have a target.
Well, I'm sure there was a reason somebody put that together. I just don't know what it is, right? Like, I don't know, it just seems kind of stupid. Surely they had a reason. They're like, oh yeah, this is gonna help Twitch understand like how detrimental some bots can be, or I don't know. I'd like to think there's some real goal other than just I'm gonna make people's lives harder. Make some people's lives a little worse. Well, I don't know. A lot of people like doing that. Did you like Rick and Morty? I feel like they could end the show now, and I'd be completely satisfied. I still have a lot of questions now. A lot of questions, but I feel like they could end the show and I'd be okay. Like, I want to know about that yellow portal gun. But I don't need to know. It's like when they talked about evil Morty, like I wanted to know more. Like when he became president, I'm like, oh, what does that mean? What is that like? What is that going to turn into? But now it's like, okay, well, that yellow portal gun, I want to know more about that. I want to know more about, like, how's Rick going to get his juice for that kind of portal gun now? What's that going to turn into? But I don't care. Like, if that's the open-ended question, it's no big deal. But, like, with Evil Morty, I was like, man, I really want to know everything. And I love how they just, like, completely addressed the fact that it was pissing off the writers. That they had to, like, follow this storyline to fruition because of the people watching the show.
Too far away.
Yeah, my wife died. We can stop talking about it. That was great. But I also think, like, I don't know, watching it, I was thinking about how, like, fucking brilliant it was. Like, they did such a good job connecting all the dots from the prior shows and episodes. Just to, like, pull it all together into that one. Yeah, the anime... the anime intro with two crows is brilliant. Rick and two crows. I love the intro is great. That anime intro, where they had all the other characters randomly. You know, I think the thing that blew my mind about the episode is because, you know, we were all hoping for, like, the evil Morty arc to, like, have a continuation. But I'm surprised by how absolutely satisfied I was by the ending of that episode. Like, I did not at all feel like, oh, like, you know, I don't know what's going to happen next season, but, like, it doesn't matter, like, they're never going to get this. Like, they did such a good job with that episode that I really felt like, oh, this is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted for the season to close. Alright, people are going to die now. I'm not a good healer. What do you think about my transmog? This is the Light Forge set. It's pretty cool, right? I put a Legion weapon on it. Oh, yeah, like the callback to episode 9 in season 1 was brilliant. The little Stan Lee joke was a nice touch too. Almost done with this in this dungeon. We have to do 5 of these total, so 5 Timewalking dungeons. You remember when people like used to stand and stuff and die? Yeah, I think that one deserves a rewatch. You know, trying to catch stuff you missed. Because I definitely missed some things, I'm sure. It was really good, though. Where's my tank? What's my tank doing? Probably wondering why he decided to tank for me.
I do not have a target.
Let's see if we can pull this guy too. Oh, he didn't pull. I'll be wrong. Oh, no, he did. Okay, there it is. Hard to actually make it past these guys. The aggro range is crazy. It's like the one thing I remember about this place. I hate this boss. Like this, as a healer, like jumping up and down constantly is frustrating.
Preserve? Why? There's no truth in it. No, no, no. Only in the taking. I stay. Enjoy your final moments.
They changed the way that cleanse works too. 'Cause cleanse doesn't last. You can't like just insta cast it. All right, that's the first one. Let's go to Dalaran. Oh, they were gonna queue me. I feel like a dick for leaving. That group wasn't terrible. I don't want to heal though. I think I'm gonna switch off of that. I'll probably end up getting tank now. I don't. Yeah, maybe. I mean, if I was to like. If I was to sell all my gold on other servers, excuse me. Yeah, if I was to sell all of my gold on other servers, I think I'd have enough. Oh, it's the old Dalaran, isn't it? How do you get to old Dalaran? Is that still a thing? I'm legitimately asking. I don't know how to get to Old Dalaran. Jade Forest, Crystal Song. Is that the old one? Yeah, that's the old one. Pit of Sauron. I used to like running this place.
Intruders have entered the Master's domain. Signal the alarms. Father, not even fit to labor in a quarry. Relish these final moments, for soon you will be nothing more than mindless undead.
Heroes of the Alliance, attack!
Your last waking memory will be of agonizing pain.
Be right back. Gotta get ready. No problems, I feel.
You monster!
Minions, destroy these interlopers.
I do what I must. Please forgive me, noble soldiers. You will have to make your way across this quarry on your own. Free any Alliance slaves that you come across. We will most certainly need their assistance in battling Tyrannus. I will gather reinforcements and join you
This
on the other side
Seraphim
of the
ability is
quarry.
pretty tight. Increases all my stats like a ton. Makes me almost viable without even doing it. Of course, it's time walking, so it doesn't really matter, but. Got to do 4 more of these. Thanks. Yeah, 5. I'm gonna wait for our hunter here.
Tiny creatures under feet. You bring Carver something good to eat.
How? How the fuck did that dude just kill us? That Huntard just pulled like 2 different packs.
creatures under feet. You bring Kavra something good.
Fucking Huntard. Okay, well.
Oh, axe too weak. Garfrost make better and crush you. That one, maybe no, not so good to eat now. Doofus, Garfrost, you mortals. Now, your bones will freeze.
Too far away.
I always used to love this boss, but I never really tanked in Wrath. I played Death Knight, but I wasn't tanky.
Giant underrats, clean, save, boss, great shame. For fully.
Another shall take his place. You waste your time.
And that kind of ruined my transmog. We'll have to fix that later.
We're about to mount an assault on the Scourge Lord's location.
Man, why are hunters so bad in this game? All right, well, let's go on.
I am out.
Let's see. I am not a superb tank here by any means, but at least I'm not pulling extra trash like that guy.
I must get closer.
You know, a lot of people, I think the ice tunnel is the worst part of this instance. I disagree. I think that this is the worst part. These spores, poison. I hate having to hide around. I think the ice probably kills more people though.
I am out of range.
Must not be interrupted. Ick, take care of them.
Okay, next part.
I'm not so naive as to believe your appeal for
Your
clemency,
pursuit
but
Let's
I
see if
will
we can all
listen.
run up together.
Intruders, for the Lich King has placed an army of undead
What
at my
you seek
command.
is in the Master's
Behold.
lair, but you must destroy Tyrannus to gain entry.
You will not
Within
reach
the
the
halls
entrance of my lord's
reflection,
lair.
you will
Soldiers,
find
destroy them.
It holds the truth.
Frostmourne lies unguarded. Impossible.
I swear it's true. Please don't kill me. No!
What a cruel end. Come, heroes. We must see if the gnome's story is true. If we can
We kicked the
separate
hunter.
Arthas from Frostmourne, we might have a chance at stopping him.
Kind of amazed, like, I don't know. The guy was arguing that he was the best one in the group, but he died like 6 times. I don't know if that makes you good or not.
I require a target.
I am taking a lot of damage here. After this run, we might want to see what Timewalking here we can buy with our badges. Maybe we can get a couple things. It's probably a bad move, but... Hey, Hill, good morning. How are you? Did you have a nice weekend? I hope it was a 3-day weekend for you. It was alright. We didn't do too much. I went kayaking on Friday, which is pretty cool, but we had Hurricane Ida came through the area last week. So the water and the water was super high at the lake, and then fuck. And the water was actually pretty cool. So, but it was okay.
Rheinfang, trap them within the tunnel. Bury them alive.
I like kayaking. I usually go, you know, once or twice a year. And I just haven't really gone this summer. I've been so busy with work and did some different stuff this year. I'm not like a super great in shape person, but kayaking's one of those things I can really get behind. I really enjoy it. You know, some people are like, "Oh, I went biking for 20 miles." It's like, man, that was why? Why do that? Like, oh, it's fun. It was a good weekend. It's like, I'm not 5 anymore, man. I can't do shit like that. But kayaking, it's like, oh yeah, everybody can kayak. Paddle. It's so easy. Except people without arms, I guess.
Do you hear the clatter of bone and
I don't know many people without arms.
behind you? That is the sound of your impending.
You go snowboarding a bit? Or you used to, and you're like, oh, I can't do it anymore.
Deal with the Scourge Lord.
Such an amusing gesture.
My wife likes to go snow skiing, and I've never been. I don't like the cold, but she swears I would like it. She swears I'd like going out and going snowboarding or skiing.
Destroy this fool. Overwhelming.
Cool.
Perhaps you should have stayed in the mountains. Rhinepack, destroy this fool. Rhinepack, destroy this fool.
I'm running on the elliptical for snowboard
Such
season.
a shameful display. You are better off dead. Rhinepack, destroy this fool.
The shaman's making us look bad.
Such a shameful display.
Okay.
You are better off
Well,
dead.
let's run back again. This is the longest instance, man. The Pit of Saron. Hopefully I don't get this one again. The last 3 dungeons they added to Wrath, this one and the other 2 that you can get, like the Kelsarar or whatever. They're really cool places, but they're definitely a level above difficulty-wise the rest of the Wrath dungeons. Gear-wise, though, it'd be nice to have a 184 shield to start. I don't right now. Mine's 110. All my gear's really low level. Like, literally just hit 60 yesterday, so... It's a slow walk back, too. I'm hungry. I'm gonna... I don't know what's been going on with me. I'm starving the minute I wake up, like every day. No? No max level? It takes, on retail, it takes about 30 hours to go from 1 to the level cap. Which seems like a lot, but it used to take like 13 days, like in Classic, in Vanilla. So 30 hours doesn't seem that bad. Oh, I've got a raiding group I play with. They're awesome. They carry me along. And we were making a joke. My main character's name is Evil Briok. And so I said, oh yeah, I usually play evil characters. Like, I usually never play... Oh, shit.
That is the sound of
Combat
your
started.
pending
We will
demise.
hold off the undead as long as we can, even to our dying breath. Deal with the scourge.
I never play good characters, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna make a good character. So I've got good Briok here, who's a Paladin.
Gesture from the
5,
rabble. When I have finished
3.
with you,
I have played Paladins. I've played every
I
class, but
will feast upon your
in
souls.
retail and like the highest expansion, I only have a couple of characters who are at double cap.
Right back. Destroy this fool. Destroy this fool. Right back. Destroy this fool.
We're just doing this the old-fashioned way here. We're gonna kite everything. Anyway, it's not too bad. Like, if you were trying to cap it out, you could do it pretty quickly. Alright, we finally made it through that. I'm gonna leave that group. I don't know. I just, I think, you know, if you're not that invested in WoW, now is really not the time to start.
How may I help?
I mean, from a purely, like, not just to hate on Blizzard, but just from a Blizzard perspective, like, their game is kind of in a shit place right now. Just a fact. Do I want the haste one, or do I want this one that increases armor? That seems pretty good. let's equip this stuff real quick. Increases your strength by 20. That's a nice on use. Put that on. Alright. And then let's save that as prod gear.
Hello.
Alright, so let's sell this stuff. Get rid of all my whites and everything. Alright, now let's get some of the healing gear. So that's my prot gear. Let's see, let's equip a sword. Where's my sword? Where's my two-handed mace? There we go. That's going to be my ret. And let's go ahead and just say... There we go, that's my holy set. Now, for holy... Let's get some of this int gear. We need all new rings. Need a different neck piece too. I guess that's really it. That's the only difference, right? Trinket and it's weird they have 2 strength type trinkets, but only 1 int one. That's okay. That's alright. We can make that work. Alright, let's see. And the trinket. Put that right there. I guess I only need 1 int trinket anyway, so that works. So let's put all that stuff there. This is the one thing I don't really miss about Wrath in the classics is like you had to have 2 separate sets of healing or DPS and tank gear. That was always a bit frustrating. Guys, real quick, I'm going to take a quick break to use the little boy's room. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second here. All right, I'm back. Let's see here. I don't think we have to do what? 3 more of these? 3 more, and we can turn it in. So might as well just get back to Shadowlands.
Welcome.
Oh, you can do Oldawar raid. I wonder if that gives good gear. Pretty cool mount. Anyway, let's get back to it. Gotta do 3 more of these. Three more time-walking dungeons. At least my gear is better. I just bought, what, like 5 pieces? It's only 164 gear, but it's still better than what I had. I don't think it matters at this point. Like, all this content's a little lower level anyway. I get the impression the group was not ready. How do you guys feel about Discipline Priest? I don't know. It's a tank that kind of make me nervous. Do a lot of self-healing.
I need to target something first.
I like the part where the shaman pulled everything in before I could get hate, and then enmity, threat, whatever you want to call it. Oh, see, this is the thing about WoW. I just complain about people in my group, even though I'm probably the worst one. And I just am so angry. Oh, somebody else called themselves Evil Mo. I'm not the only one who does that. Makes me feel better. Just, you know, I'm not saying Disc is bad, because I like Disc. But this guy's healing is a little bit lower than the Shaman I had in my group last time, or I was doing as Paladin. That's all. I only have so many self-healing moves, you know? Well, I'm an open invitation. If you want to play with me on my server, I have a guild that is never online except for raid night. But they're great. I think you'd really like them.
I do not have a target.
And outside of this week, I'm usually not online except raid night. This week I've been leveling as Paladin, so I've been on every day. I'm joking. The group I'm with, there's 2 or 3 people who are on every day. But for the most part, like the larger part of the group is only on for raids. I think that's how it is for my Final Fantasy group too, though. Nobody's online except for like raid nights. I just find people who don't like playing games, I guess. You know, they sign up, they subscribe, they don't play. Although, in fairness, Final Fantasy's wrapping, like, their expansion's been over. They're moving into Walker in November. But at least with WoW, like, that's what I was saying, is, like, a lot of people consider the content right now to be very bad, so get in a place where you don't have people online. And then they had that whole, like, scandal bit about how the developers were creeps with women. I think it's turned a lot of people off from World of Warcraft and Blizzard. I'm one of those people, to be fair. Like, I also... Fuck. Yeah, I'm one of those people. I'm not completely in bed with Blizzard right now. Like, I had an active sub when all that stuff came out. Oh, for fuck's sake. I just killed my healer, I think. I pulled that group right as they got here. Poor Zephyl, he keeps trying to get me to get Diablo 2 Resurrected, the new remake of Diablo 2. And I'd love to play it. I just don't know how I feel about spending more money on Blizzard at this point. Did you buy New World? I bought New World. I'm going to be playing with Wayno and a few other people. Honan and those guys. Yeah, the beta was pretty good. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, that priest. Priest put that feather there on purpose. I only played the last day of the beta, but what I played I really enjoyed. I'm glad I didn't play more, because I don't think I'd enjoy it the second time through as much. Like all the crafting and gathering and stuff that you have to like work towards. I'm really excited about it. It was really cool. But I'm not one of those people who would want to do that twice. I can see getting really bored of that. Hey Blizzard, fix your fucking game, man. Like, this thing is like evade bugging. This Wrath of the Lich King has been out for like 15 years at this point. Come on, fix your game. Jesus. Well, it's just really hard to fix bugging like that, you know? We don't have a QA department anymore. They all quit. We were a huge company for 20 years, and now everybody's quitting or subbing. All because we wanted to harass some women. Nah, he got me. He got me.
Fresh. Oh, your harness beats tools.
He got me again. Got me good.
I require a target.
Oh, got me again. You know, isn't it supposed to be random? It feels like he went right for the tank, which is not normal.
Fresh.
I'll take it. 184 piece. Alright, I gotta fix my transmog after this. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Alright. Great. Oh, we pulled that group we didn't need to. I like that. Yeah, let's pull this group too. Why not? Let's just pull everything. Why should we run through this quickly? Why should we do that? I'm glad I hit 60 last night because the reset isn't until later today, which allows me to do this time walking stuff and turn in the quest. Which is, that's kind of nice, the timing worked out. But I didn't get to finish the jailer stuff, so I'm gonna have, I don't know, does it just, does it reset or do I just keep my status? One of the two. Consecration go.
I must get closer. Something first.
Boss time. She summoned an ad, right? I get to kill.
I do not have a target.
What the fuck is happening with all of these ads? Did somebody's pet pull? Okay, what the fuck just happened? God, I hate people in this game. I hate the bugs, I hate the people. Like, why am I playing this? Seriously. Somebody pulled a random group out of nowhere. Don't know where it came from. Don't know how they pulled it. Didn't know it was possible to pull that. Gearing up ults is the least fun thing to do in this game. Least fun. And I know they intend for it to be like extra content because, oh, it's a different character. You got to play differently. I absolutely hate gearing up ults. Can't stand it. I much prefer Final Fantasy's way where you have one character and you have all the classes unlocked because you're the hero. And you don't have to regrind for rep and stuff like that. I much prefer that to this. And that's how it was in Final Fantasy XI too. So both Final Fantasy games had the same exact setup where you had one character, you were the main character, and then all the classes drew off of that. I'd like to see, like, I don't know, new games that are coming out need to follow that model. That is a better model for an MMO than all of these different characters. Like, legit, where the fuck did that group even pull from? Alright, that wasn't too bad. Alright, that was nice of the healer. Gave me an upgraded cloak. I'm 160 now. Feel like we're making progress.
I am out of range.
Look at that, 160. One of the best changes they made in this game was making it so that your gear had multiple stats, like int for strength, so you didn't have the different sets. But, oh boy, do I hate having multiple characters. Zephiel, welcome back. We're just playing some World of Warcraft. We're going through some time walking.
Too far away. I require a target.
Oh god, that's what a way to start a week, man. Zephiel, I think you have potentially the worst luck when it comes to health. I feel like you're always getting sick, or people in your family are always getting sick. Alright, that is good for that one. Let's leave. I gotta repair, and then we'll do 2 more. We'll do 2 more.
I have many lucky doos. You like?
Alright, the cool thing about old Dalaran is it's the same as new Dalaran. So let's go put some stuff in the bank. And then we'll port back to Stormwind.
How are you?
Put that in there.
See you later.
Alright, we're all repaired. I'm gonna go ahead and try to go back to Stormwind before I re-queue. Queues are pretty quick. But I want to go to Ouroboros and just kind of sit there and be ready for my turn in. Alright, good. That'll work. I'll queue as a healer too this time. Let's just see what we get. Ah. Guess I'm gonna heal. I don't have any water. Should I get water? Who's over there? I hate this map. Ouroboros is the most confusing fucking place. I know it's just a circle, but it's hard to find anything.
Farewell, friend of the Grummles.
Tell me what you need, my friend. You honor me with your attention.
Memory of the Mad Paragon. It's pretty good, actually. I can't use it as holy, but pretty good for Ret and Prot. I have no idea what's best in slot, so. A Gnome Death Knight. How's my healing? Oh, DK is almost better than me. That kind of sucks. DK is definitely better than me. Look at that. Look at his healing. That's crazy.
I need to target something first. I must get closer.
Healing as a paladin is pretty fun, actually. Like, I like that I can just kind of, like, melee along and still throw out some AoEs and do okay. Let's see. We're gonna push this before the boss, I guess. Well, I say that, but then like everybody starts taking damage, so maybe just don't stand in AoE, guys. My eyes are killing me. I don't know what's going on. I just don't feel like a very competent healer, or a tank, or DPS really. I just don't feel confident. I wish I was feeling a little more confident with like my playstyle. Because it would be nice to feel like I should dude, seriously, the dude just stands there. Okay. What am I supposed to do about that? Exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, upgraded shoulders. Just move out of the fucking AoE, guys. Jesus fuck. Don't see me taking shit tons of damage. Guarantee somebody dies here. Guarantee it. They explode. My group isn't going to be paying attention. Holy shit, they didn't die. For anybody watching, I appreciate you guys being here. I just want you to know that when New World comes out, I'm going to be playing that, and I'm going to be the best tank or healer on the server. Best one. Maybe, I don't know, probably not. Probably not.
I am out of range.
I'll try for a day, and then I'll be like, oh, I'm just gonna enjoy the game.
I must get closer. acquire a target.
Okay. There's a lot of dungeons in this expansion. There's a lot to pull from here.
I do not have a target.
I thought I was doing pretty good, and these guys started taking a ton of damage.
I must get closer.
I think this these guys have like a range or something. That's what took out the healer or the hunter. I think. Shit, I used the wrong spell. A little bit of an upgrade. We're gonna pull that Pat. We're gonna pull that. Guarantee it. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, I thought the hunter was gonna pull it. It's pretty positive about that actually.
I am out of range.
I mean, it's definitely getting pulled one way or the other. It's just a matter of like who's pulling it. We can say it's a group pull at this point.
Too far away.
Pull another Pat here. Oh, we did. Don't worry. Don't worry, we did.
I do not have a target.
I might die here. Yeah. Can't do much. I guess I could have like depoisoned myself, but. I don't think I'm made to be a healer. I can't pay attention to everything going on like debuffs and everything. What the fuck is killing me, man? I wasn't poisoned that time. No, I actually did die to poison.
I must get closer. I need to target something first.
Yeah, it's Wrath Timewalking this week, up until the reset today. NC Paratrooper, welcome in. I'm healing. I just hit 60 yesterday. I'm healing and not doing a great job, honestly. Not doing a great job yet. It's not, I don't know, it's not for me. I'm not, I actually like healing, I think it's fun, but I'm not very good at it. I think you kind of have to know where your strengths are. I'm okay at DPS, I'm okay as a tank. I'm not I'm not going to be a great healer. Not in my cards. Yeah, it was. It was. I think it was the best expansion up until Legion. I really liked the second half of Legion when they like fixed how the legendaries work. And you could farm them a little bit easier. And Legion was super ult friendly. I don't know that Wrath was. But I did like Wrath. I like the raids in Wrath. I like the story in Wrath. Everything about Wrath was pretty good. They had Death Knights in Wrath. Do you remember people were tanking as Frost back then? Dual wield tanking? That was fun. Something a little different. Why is this guy taking so much fucking damage, dude?
I require a target.
Alright, I'm getting out of the healing mode here. Let's leave and we'll join as a tank or DPS.
I must get closer.
See, I like tanking. I'm pretty good at tanking. I don't know. Everybody has their niche. Like, I'm not a great healer. But, you know, I play with people who are great healers, so. Before I move any... let's go with that. Alright. Put one of these on. I want to look at what the orbs have. And let's put that yak on my bar here. Oh, it's already there. Okay. Alright, I think one more time walking is all I need, right? Yeah, one more. So let's do one more. We'll queue as a DPS and a tank. I remember for Wrath, I got invited to their open beta, which I think everybody did because it was open, but I was pretty psyched about it. And I remember doing the DK intro quest and just absolutely adoring it. Like, that's what made me determined to play Death Knight, was that intro quest. It was just so fun. But, you know, leveling was still kind of slow back in Wrath. Like, it was faster than Burning Crusade. They made DK start. Was it at 50 or 60? I can't remember, but it was like whatever the... I think it was the vanilla cap was, so it's 60. And you had to go through the intro quest to get to a point where you could play through the Burning Crusade content as a DK. So there were like 4 and 5 people, DK people, were playing through. That was it. They were doing like solo dungeons in Hellfire Citadel, or was that the name of the dungeon? The one in Burning Crusade. That was a good time, though. I have nothing but fond memories of playing this game back then.
Target something first.
Alright, first boss down. Yeah, but you know, I think actually starting later in that expansion is probably a good thing. Because there were a lot of bugs and problems. Like the talents for DK, for instance, were broken as hell. I think sometimes starting in an expansion later is a good thing. Not with Shadowlands. I feel like if you started in Shadowlands late, there's nobody to play with. Like all of your guildmates are gone. So that's kind of a bummer. BFA was that way too. I feel like everybody quit like after the first patch of BFA. But you know, Wrath, Legion, Mist, they all have people playing. Yeah, the world PvP was pretty good back then too. I remember my wife and I actually, we were just dating at the time, but we went and started playing this together. And we started together as humans. And I had started a human warrior. And I only played it for like 10, 15 levels, and I was like, I don't really want to play this. And she had started as a priest. But we decided to start over as hunters, so she made a Night Elf hunter and I made a Dwarf hunter. And I remember getting to Ironforge and just seeing like the Warlock dungeon set, the tier 0 or whatever it was, and just loving it. And I actually started over as a gnome Warlock. I played this game way too much, though. I had a level capped. At one point in vanilla, I had a level 60 warrior. And I was tanking Molten Core and BWL and stuff. And then I had a 60 warlock, 60 hunter. I think that was all the 60s I had back then. I didn't have everything. I had like a 30 paladin or something. It wasn't capped. I played the warrior the most because I was raiding the warrior, but hunters were fun back then. Although you don't remember all the shit that was bad back then, like the ammo and stuff. I mean, people forget about that, and then you go play classic and you're like, oh yeah, this was terrible. Like I hated this. I don't know. There were good things and bad things about every class back then. Just as now, I guess. you've got nostalgia. That's the thing. It's like it definitely makes it easier to look through rose-colored glasses, you know? Like, I remember this being the most amazing game I'd ever played. And it was, at the time. You know, it was a good game. It's still a good game. But it's definitely easier to look through rose-tinted glasses and remember that all the fun you had with people. And, you know, I think also the thing is, it was a much more social game back then. That's one thing I'll agree about with Classic and TBC. Not having looking for group and like dailies that you just had to push through. Excuse me. Yeah, not having like that stuff that you like were mandated to do and grind through every day meant you were like leveling characters, you were helping people in your guild, you were talking, you were communicating. I feel like there's less of that now because LFG. Like I just hit 60 yesterday. I'm not planning on asking my group for anything. Like I'm not going to be asking for walkthroughs, or you know, I can find a group. I can do some mythics, I can do some LFR. If you never played Classic and you've gone back to that, I think, you know, it's your first time experience. It's a great experience. I struggled with Classic. I got in and played to like level 30. And I just couldn't do it. I'd already done it. I'd already played through all that content. I'm not one of those people who like felt the need to like replay the Classic experience. Turning into the Burning Crusade, I was close. I was much closer wanting to play the Burning Crusade than I was the original vanilla. And I didn't log in to play Burning Crusade. I got like level 5 on a Blood Elf Paladin. That's my TBC experience with the re-release. But if you've never played through that content, it's totally worth one to do. There's a lot of people who played through it before and they're playing through it again though. Like, I don't know. I just am not one of those people. It wasn't, for me, it's not like, oh, I should go back and experience this again. Because I've already done it. Goddamn silence. Are you kidding me right now? Come on, man. They silenced my silence. Like, I couldn't even cast, like, my self-heal with Lay of Hands on myself. I think my healer was silenced, too. I'm gonna go with that, because I got silenced. Give these guys a minute to come back. Oh, you bought land in Alaska? That's awesome. I've never been to Alaska. I keep telling my wife I want to go up there. And leave her here forever. No, I just want to go visit. I think it'd be fun. I don't know how much there is to actually see or do. It just looks beautiful in pictures. I also have never been to Vermont, and I feel the same way about Vermont. Vermont's like a 6-hour drive for me. It's not very far. And I've never been up there. You know, my grandpa was stationed there in World War II. They had those big ass bears up there. He told me a story about what the shit, man? What is our... I don't know if our healer got silenced or he's just not healing now. I don't know. He's at 93% mana, so I'm going to say he just didn't heal, but... Oh, Hill, did you go snowboarding there? Or skiing? Because you were saying you like doing that. Oh, you said to Snowbeard bird. I thought you... Okay, got it. Yeah, you went to snowboard. I took some time off in October, and I was like, hey, wife, let's go up to Vermont. I've always wanted to see it. She's like, oh, yeah, that sounds great. And then she scheduled a trip with her dad and our family to go to a lake in New York that week. Okay. So instead of going to Vermont, we're going to New York, which is not as good. All right, let's see what we get. Drum roll.
Too far away.
The cache of Sanctum treasures is a talisman. Weathered Talisman of the Shadow Moon. All right, well, whatever. It's a 226 piece. That's good for me. Still an upgrade. Critical strike and versatility. Versatility is good too, because I'm tanking. I don't know about the critical strike. Increases my parry chance, so I guess that's good too, right?
Many deals for a friend of the Grummels. Like you.
That's some upgraded boots. Pauldrons. You have to be careful selling stuff after all these runs. I'm not going to keep a lot of this crap, though.
Good fortune to our friends.
Okay, let's go to the bank again. Let me just get rid of some of my stuff here. So that got me to 168. That is like a 40 item level improvement from this morning, so that's pretty good. Let's see. Let's equip my two-handed weapon here. My weapons are still shit. But my ret level is eye level 170 now. So I can do heroics now. What level is heroic drop? I don't even know. I need to get to 195 so I can do the Sanctum of Domination LFR. I guess that's going to be my goal for the next couple of days, is getting up to do that. Alright, let's look at my transmog. We're going to fix the transmog thing here. There we go. And let's fix this. I don't like that mace. Oh, I'm still protecting. Change my spec.
I have just the thing, Wanderer.
go. Alright, that looks good.
All friends of the Grummles.
Okay, well, I did what I wanted to do in WoW. I mean, I could try to do the Jailer's Effort Subdued, or we could do Heroics, but I'm kind of dungeoned out. So here's what I'm thinking. I will play more WoW tomorrow on stream. We'll play more WoW. I'm having fun with this, actually. I hate to say that, because I've been such a bitch about Blizzard lately. I really have. But we'll play more of this tomorrow. We'll come back and we'll do some Korthia dailies. We'll try to do some heroics and get warmed up. But let's play a different game for now. Let's try something different.